Good day, everyone. We are here to present our system, the Room Lab Equipment Inventory System. We developed the system in consideration with our school, the Laguna State Polytechnic University, San Pablo City Campus, especially our college, the College of Computer Studies, whereas we have room and lab where there are equipments that the students can borrow, and we also find risk eh, where the items that the students may borrows may go missing, and there are also risk with the manually tracking of the equipments. We develop our system with the purpose to first track equipment, computing equipment, and laboratory users resources that the student use. Second, to manage inventory within the college. And third, to monitor equipment usage and availability. The system is designed to accommodate four main user roles. First, the administrators who oversee inventory management, staff and faculty who request and track equipment, students who need the equipment and borrows it, and finally, the lab technicians which were responsible for handling and maintaining the equipment. Each user type has tailored access to ensure smooth and secure system interaction.
Next are the key features and functional requirements of our system. First, we have the user role management. Our system supports multiple users like administrators, faculty or staff, lab technicians, and student assistants. And each role has specific permissions, ensuring that users can only access the features they need. It also includes secure login, registration, and password recovery features. Next, next is the equipment inventory management. Here, users can add, update, or delete equipment records, and the system also tracks the exact room or lab where the equipment is assigned, making it easier to monitor movement and availability. And next is the room and lab management. And administrators can define and manage rooms or labs by assigning lab technicians and listing available equipment in each room. And this gives a real-time view of resources per room or lab. And borrowing and return management. So here, faculty and students can request to borrow equipment through the system. Requests go through an approval process managed by lab technicians, and the system keeps track of borrower details, due dates, and even sends reminders for overdue returns. It also records the equipment's condition before and after use.
So next is maintenance and repair tracking. So here we have log maintenance issues and assign technicians, and monitor repair status and generate alerts for pending tasks. And next is we have report generation. In report generation, it generates reports for inventory status, borrowing history, maintenance, and depreciation. And last is we exports report in PDF and Excel formats. So last is audit trail and logs. It track all users' action for security and accountability, and view detailed logs or changes, borrow or return activities, and system access. Next.
And now let's proceed to the system demonstration. And The first step in using the lab equipment inventory system is the login and registration process. New users can register an account and select their role, whether they are a administrator, faculty, lab technician, or student assistant. And now let's try to sign in as register as a student assistant. After logging in, users are directed to the dashboards, which provide quick access to the system key features. User will see tools that depends on their role, whether they are technician, student, faculty, or admin. For example, this is the student dashboard, which we have borrow, which is which we have which user can browse available lab equipment, view room availability, borrow equipment, and report issues for maintenance. And for the quick action, user can borrow equipment, report issue, and browse equipment. Now let's try to borrow an equipment. Pag tayo ng equipment is kailangan po muna natin fill up ng request form. Dito sa request form, meron user can choose an equipment they want to borrow and fill up the borrow date and expected return date. And also, they should fill up the purpose of borrowing. And after borrowing equipment is may lalabas na success na modal para malaman na nakapag-borrow na tayo ng equipment. And dito sa report issues, pwede tayong report ng issues na sa tingin natin is may problema. So mag-fill up pa lang natin itong maintenance issues form sa issues description kung ano ang kanyang kung ano ang kanyang issue. And priority level, kung siya ba is priority, medium, high, or critical. And after submitting, the issue will be reviewed by the lab technician or admin. And sa baba, makikita natin yung recent borrowing activity. Dito makikita natin yung recent na binarrow natin. And mag-proceed naman tayo sa admin side. dito sa admin dashboard, makikita natin yung overview ng users, kung ilang total ng users, total item ng equipment, total rooms, and pending approvals, kung ilan yung mga nagbaborrow na still pending pa rin, and maintenance. Makita natin dito yung mga maintenance request. Sa quick actions, pwede tayo mag-add ng new user, mag-add equipment, mag-assign ng maintenance, mag-add ng room. Makikita din natin yung movements ng equipment, settings, and generate ng report. Sa baba, dito makikita natin yung audit log or yung recent system activity. Dito makita, meron tayo ditong timestamp, user, action, kung ano bang yung ginawa niya. For example, is itong kanina, nagsubmit ng borrowing request for projector, and yung IP address. And try natin mag-add ng equipment. Yun, pagkatapos mag-add ng equipment, mariredirect tayo dito sa equipment management. Dito makikita natin, meron tayo ditong table saan nandito yung mga equipment na nilagay natin. Pwede tayo mag-edit. Pwede din tayo mag-delete. Dito sa assign maintenance, makikita natin dito yung mga maintenance request. Pwede tayo mag-assign ng technician. Yun, after mag-assign ng technician, is makikita na natin siya dito sa next is dito sa add room. Pwede tayong mag-add ng room. And after mag-add ng room, mariredirect tayo sa room management. Dito makita natin yung total rooms, active na room, under maintenance, and buildings, kung ilan yung buildings. Dito meron tayong actions sa table. Pwede nating i-view yung room. Pwede din tayo mag-edit. And pwede natin makita yung mga equipment na nandun sa room na yon. Meron tayo itong pang filter. Going back sa generate report, makita natin dito yung pwede tayo mag-generate ng report based sa report type na gusto natin. And start date, kung kailan mo siya, kung mula saan yung gusto mong i-generate na report, at yung end date. Yeah. Dito, nakita natin yung borrowing history report. Dito yung request status summary, kung ilan yung pending. And borrower distribution. Equipment category distribution. Dito sa baba, meron tayo dito na table na report. Focus naman sa technician. Dito sa technician dashboard, meron tayong makita ng technician yung total items ng isang equipment, maintenance. So, pwede siyang mag-approve ng maintenance. Yung issue, makita niya din yung issue kung yung equipment ba is in poor condition. Sa quick actions, pwede din siyang mag-submit ng issue. Ayun, kapag nga yung isang equipment is under maintenance na, di na kayo pwede submit ulit ng another maintenance request. Ayun, makikita din natin yung movement ng equipment, kung nasan ba siyang, kung sino ba yung nag-borrow. Sa baba, makita natin yung in progress maintenance. Dito makita natin yung maintenance request na naka-assign sa lab technician. Dito, pwede kayo maglagay ng progress notes kung ano na ba yung progress na nagagawa ninyo. Pwede nyo rin siyang i-view for more detailed na Tapos, pwede kapag tapos nyo nang ayusin yung isang equipment, pwede nyo na siyang i-mark as complete. And pagdating naman sa faculty dashboard is almost the same lang siya sa student assistant, since halos parehas lang naman sila ng kayang gawin. Pwede din sila mag-borrow ng equipment, mag-report ng issue, mag-browse ng equipment.